What's up today, my fellow Madden soldiers? So we're about to get it cracking right now. What I will be speaking about will be related to Madden 21 on what I would like to see when it comes to the auction block and trade block. Honestly, I can't say that anyone hasn't spoken on it. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that I don't know of, whether small or big. So I don't want to discredit anyone. But for who I know, what I've seen, I haven't ran into no one or heard about anyone speaking about what they would like to see in the auction or trade block, and they may not really even care, and it's fine. But that's, to me, this is an important topic, especially if we're going to actually go to auction block and we're trying to find things that we want, and just to make it easier for us when it comes to the grind and getting the players that we want and need. I feel that it's an important topic to discuss. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's other YouTubers, Madden YouTubers that spoke and discussed stuff like this. I just don't know about it. There's so many of us now that I don't know. But what I will say, like I said, once again, is that within the realm that I know, I haven't heard about anyone speaking about it. Maybe they have, I just don't know. But the thing is, like I said, I want to speak about it, and I want to show you, tell you guys what I would like to see in Madden 21, whether they do it or not. I mean, they can actually introduce it. Even if the game drops and it's not in there, they can actually do a title update and update it. So anyways, let's go ahead and go to the auction block and start speaking on this. Okay, I got the wrong controller, so let me go ahead and get the right one. Oh, here we go. All right, so right now I'm going to be speaking about the auction block, and then we'll go to the trade block and then speak on that. Okay, so let's go to a high player. All right. So as you can tell right here, if you look at this, the buy now and the place bid are close, because a lot of people just want to sell it. They ain't trying to have no bids. It's understandable. I do the same thing. I don't think I've ever put up a card and made them bid on it. Like I wasn't willing to take that risk. Anyways, however, one thing that I would like to say is this. What I would like to do that they actually got in Madden Mobile is I would like to see how it says, are you sure you want to play? You want to bid 83,300 coins on this item? What I would like to do, say for instance, say the buy now was 88K and the place bid was, we'll say 10K. What I would like to do is, like, you know what? Instead of sitting here and having a big competition, be like, okay, 5,000 coins here, 1,000 coins here, and then going back and forth. What I would like to do, especially if I want the card, but I'm trying to get it for just a little under cheap. Like, I want to be able to write it in myself on how much I want to place the bid for. So I want to be able to click on it and be able to add the number myself and be like, okay, instead of adding 11K for the next bid, I want to be able to add like 20K and so forth in order for me to bid on it, right? To higher my chances of buying it, because yeah, I may get it for a little less, but if I really want the card, but I still want to pay for a little bit cheap, or maybe I might not even have a lot of coins, as you can tell right now, I want to be able to place the bid that I actually want, right? Okay, so the second thing I would like to say, let's go ahead and go to my binder real quick, because it's easier to explain it while I'm in the binder. I'm going to put my recents because all my overalls, of course, are high and I can't do anything to them. So these are my 99 squad. So anyways, so these are all my recent cards that I picked up. So what I would like to see, another thing when it comes to the auction block, like say for instance, you have 80 overall. Let me see if I can click on. Let me see if I have any 80s that I can auction off. Okay, so we have some 80s right here, right? Did this say? Okay, so I should be able to click on all of them. Okay, so I have. We'll click on 10. So say for instance, I have all these 80s and I want to sell them for the same price. Instead of me going like this and being tedious and an auction and then writing the number in and going to the next one, that's a lot of work, man. Especially if you have tons of cards in your item binder, you want to be able to do it faster and more efficient, right? Especially if you know they're all going for the similar price. So what I would want them to do, just like they have the quick sell, like, you know how you quick sell right here, and go like that, and it says quick sell 10 items for this much train, this cannot be undone. Okay, so I don't want to quick sell it, but what did I do that for? Okay, so anyways, what I would like them to do is I want to be able to click on it, and I want to be able to, instead of it saying quick, I wanted to give you an option. Do you want the training or do you want to post to auction? and then I want them to be able to be okay, click post to auction, and then I want to be able to write the number in of how much I want to sell all of them for the same price. So this is what I'm saying. I'm only doing, I only want to do this for those I'm going to sell all for the same price. Be able to like click on them like a quick sell and post to auction, and then add a price, and then put all 10 of the cards or 20 of the cards up for auction. Maybe they might have a limit when it comes to putting how much, I don't know. But either way, the whole thing is that that's one thing I like to see on the auction block when it comes to Madden 21. I don't know if they're going to do it, but that would be a good option. It'll make it a lot more better and efficient for us to trade. I mean, to sell our cards and so forth, all right? Okay, so the third thing I would like to say, right, which is going to be the last when it comes to the auction block, is you see these filters right here when it comes to team, cap value, program, chemistry. These could stay like this. It'll be nice if we could move these around and put them wherever we want to. But I'm not really going to stress on this because there's not that many. It's not that hard to click on them. But it still would be nice to move them around, especially if you're doing certain things or looking for certain. Like if you want them like this, like right next to each other. I would like to see that as an added. But if they don't do that, it's fine. Like I said, there's not that much. But what I would like for them to do is, say for instance, I click on team. Okay, you see how they have it all in alphabetical order? That's cool. I like the fact that they have it in alphabetical order. I'm alright with that. Okay, oh, I pushed all. Okay, anyways. But what I would like for them to do is, say for instance, like say I'm always looking for Cowboy players and I'm always looking for, we'll say, Saints players. I want to be able to organize myself, like for instance how it has team. I want one to be on team that says my teams, meaning that the teams that I always look up for, I want to be able to you don't have to, yeah, you can move it. It can still stay down in the team section, but I want to be able to copy it and put it in my team section to where these are the most teams that I actually look up for. So when I actually click on a team, I could go straight to the Cowboys or straight to the Saints instead of having to go down here and try to look for it. I know it's not that hard, but it's still more convenient for us to be able to place these filters wherever we want them at and organize them, and basically be more personalized when it comes to that. And that goes for all these too, the cap value program, especially these programs. Like say for instance, I want to, am I in the auction block? Oh, these are I'm not even in the auction block. That was hilarious. But you guys know what I'm talking about. That's what I meant in the auction block. So anyways, let's go back over here. It's gonna say the same thing in team. I wasn't even in the auction block. That's hilarious. But anyways, this is the auction block, right? So that's what I want to do. I want something up here to be my team, be able to take this Cowboys and put it up here so it'd be more easy accessible. Program, that's how I caught on to it because of all the programs right there. That's what confused me. So I knew I was in an auction block. But anyways, say for instance, I want to look for ghost players. Or I have a thing right now where I'm constantly looking for certain players. I want to be able to move this, let's say this ghost player, all the way up to the top in my program, meaning that the program that I want to be looking at, the way I'll organize it, and I can go up there. As soon as I click on program, it'll be right up there at the top. That's how I like, or however I want to organize it. If I want to have it at the bottom, I want to be able to give it the option. You don't have to remove it. And if you do remove it, you can remove it and be placed somewhere else or in the background, whatever, however they want to do it. But I want to be able to move these anywhere I want to make it more convenient for me to have filters so I can find the players that I want faster. Same thing with chemistry. I want to be able to do the same thing if I want, if I have to. All right. So now let's go to the trade block. The trade block. So this is what I would want to see. So say for instance, we're gonna go not to free agents. We'll go ratings. So I'm gonna click on this. Okay, here we go. So we have this. Okay, there's a few 99s up. Anyways, so say for instance, I want this Lawrence Taylor. Okay, I'm not gonna make an offer, of course, because I don't want it. But what I'm trying to say is, what I want to do is, like, I would like for them to have an option for you to display your name, like your gamer tag, and be like, this is a guy that's actually trading it, because you may be able to work on a trade with him that he may want, that he may not know what's going on. So he might be able to, you know what I mean? Like, it'll be easier for you to like make deals and will and deal with people, right? I don't know why they don't do that. Maybe they have their reasons. I have no idea. But what I would like for them to do is have the option, meaning that if you don't want to display your name, you don't want no one to know you're trading, it's fine. You could just put private. But if you do want people to know who you are, so like you could make yourself available and people could get at you and be like, okay, what's up? What do you want to do? Let's trade. Then I would like that to be an option for you to display your gamer tag on the trade stuff, so you'll be able to trade things. So that's one thing I would like to see. The other thing I would like to see, okay, will be the last thing, right? Okay, will be the last thing, which will be the last thing I want to speak about. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so the next one will be this. Is say for instance, let's go to golden ticket. So we'll go and golden ticket because I know we're going for a lot. He has this Reggie White. Okay. And what I would want to do is, because I know that maybe I might not have no one of equal value, which I probably do because I got the Josh Allen. But let's say if I didn't, right? I want to be able to be like, hey, I want to be able to offer 2-3 cards or whatever the case may be, and that guy be able to receive them. That would be nice because that would actually help out with people not being able to scam you, meaning that, you know, people are like, hey, I'll trade you these 2 cards, but you only could trade one at a time, and they don't trade the other cards. I think that will help out with the scamming, right? So what I would like for them to do is be able to, if I wanted that Reggie White, I want to be like, okay, I'll trade these 3 cards right here. And it actually says these 3 cards would like to be traded for this 1 card. And if the guy accepts, then he gets his 3 cards and I get my 1 card. That with there, I think will be a game changer, because I know certain people have extra. They might not have a Josh Allen or another golden ticket, but they might have 2 good 99 overall players, which are decent, or 3 99 overall players, whatever the case may be. And they just want that player that bad and be like, hey, I'll give you these 3 cards. And the dude would be like, oh, okay, I'll take them. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing that I would like to see when it comes to the trade block. You would be able to offer how many of your cards you want for that 1 card, and that's that. Maybe they might place a limit on it and be like, okay, you can't offer no more than maybe like 3 or 4 cards. I don't know. They have, like I said, they have the reasons for it. I'm pretty sure that maybe they don't want to lose out on money. I have no idea. Maybe later on they might figure out something. I don't know why they don't do it, but I would love to see that be able to, because I know there's sometimes I have cards and be like, man, I'll offer this guy 2 cards for this card because I really don't care for these cards, but I really want that card. I would do that, you know. I'll be one of the ones doing that. That's why I'm bringing it up. But anyways, when it comes to the auction block, auction and trade block, then one of the things I would like to see when it comes to Madden 21, if they're going to do it or not, I don't know. But even if they don't do it initially in the beginning, they could actually do a title update later on, and they can actually introduce it in the game, which would actually be lovely. So anyways, I'm going to leave it right here. If you guys like seeing what you're seeing, drop a like. If you guys think sub to the channel. There will be more great, amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in.